This is your Hdsr Sports Report, the Victor Valley's only weekly action highlights sports program, covering our area's schools, teams, athletes, and sporting events. The Hesperia Scorpions have advanced to the CIF Division III AA quarterfinals. Anthony Newman Gomez pours in 22 points to lead the Scorpions to a 67-47 win over Hillcrest. Coach Bobby Tassetti's Mojave River League champions hold the visiting Trojans scoreless through the first 5 minutes of quarter number 3, scoring 12 unanswered points. Anthony Newman Gomez hits 3 consecutive three-pointers during that stretch and reflects on that surge being the turning point in the game.
Was there a time when you guys knew that you had control? Any turning point, so to speak?
I feel like probably on that little stretch in the third quarter when we went up about 15-20, that's when we all started feeling the juice and feeling that we were going to win.
The Jesse Martinez assist triggers the third of Anthony Newman Gomez's 3 straight from beyond the arc. If you're wondering whether his 22 points is his season's high, it is not. Anthony Newman Gomez scored 46 in an 86-47 MRL win over Serrano. Let's back up to how this game started out. The visitors get off to the faster start, scoring the first 5 points. Angelio Guerra del Valle's drive shot accounts for the first Scorpions points. Nolan Newman Gomez drills the 3. Game is tied at 7. One key to Hesperia's offensive dominance, winning the battle under the boards. Out-rebounding Hillcrest gets second-chance opportunities like Anthony Newman Gomez's basket here. The 6'3" senior's soft touch on the baseline jumper gives the home team their first lead, 11-9, 6 minutes into the game. Jesse Martinez busts a couple of moves, spins in the paint, and scores. The Scorpions lead 13-9 at the end of the first quarter. More of the battle under the boards. Josiah Williams crashing the board. 6'5" sophomore Nolan Newman Gomez catch and release for 2. Josiah Williams again reaching above all others and scoring. Hillcrest goes on a short surge in the second quarter, 6 unanswered points. It takes Don Henry's jump shot for the Scorpions to regain the lead, 16-15. When Angelio Guerra de Valle's defender steps back, anticipating a drive to the basket, the one they call checkers pulls up and hits the jumper. Angelo Guerra del Valle averaging 11 points a game. Defense triggers the next basket. Anthony Newman Gomez grabs the blocked shot. Josiah Williams starts his baseline drive, looks cross-court, and fires the assist to Anthony Newman Gomez, whose 3 makes it 29-19. Anthony Newman Gomez answers a Hillcrest basket with the soft touch on his drive shot. The Scorpions lead by 11 at the half, 32-21. Angelio Guerra del Valle, who scored the first Scorpions basket of the game, hits the short jumper for Hesperia's first points of the second half. Angelio Guerra del Valle is a 6-foot senior. These are the first 2 points of the Scorpions' 12 unanswered points in the third quarter. Watch the next assists by Mark Jones. This Anthony Newman Gomez 3, courtesy of the Mark Jones assist. Mark Jones feeds Don Henry, whose 3 ends third quarter scoring with the Scorpions on top, 50-35. Don Henry is a 6'4" senior and all-league wide receiver for the football Scorpions. Mark Jones, the 6'3" junior his fans call King Mark, scores the first points of the fourth quarter. Mark Jones is one of 5 Scorpions averaging in double figures. He averages 10 points, 6 rebounds, 8 assists, and 3 steals a game. The fourth quarter nails in the visiting Trojans' coffin were driven by many a Scorpion. Josiah Williams with one of his vintage drives to the basket here. Josiah Williams, the 6'3" freshman, finishes with 17 points. 8 of those 17 points come in the fourth quarter. He and Anthony Newman Gomez are the Scorpions' leading scorers on the year. Both average 14 points a game. The final score shows the Scorpions winning by 20, 67-47. Secrets to the team's success?
All of our teammates just working in perfect unison together, and the coaches providing perfect opportunities for all of us to fill our roles to the best of our capability, and so we could do the best that we could do that way.
The Scorpions entered the postseason ranked number 5 in the 3AA poll. They play host to 8th-ranked Camarillo in the quarterfinals, a matchup between 2 teams with Scorpions as their mascot. Let's go right into those quarterfinals highlights. The brothers Newman Gomez make 13 an unlucky number for Camarillo as Anthony Newman Gomez and Nolan Newman Gomez score 13 points apiece to lead Hdsr to a 58-54 victory in the CIF 3AA quarterfinals on this 13th day of February. The heroics were not confined to the brothers Newman Gomez. The Scorpions squander a 12-point third quarter lead and have to rally from a 51-51 tie with just over 2 minutes remaining to punch their ticket to the 3AA semifinals. Josiah Williams breaks the 51-51 tie with 4 seconds on the shot clock. The freshman Phenom's basket makes it 53-51 with 2:20 on the game clock. Next sequence, it's all about the defense. Jesse Martinez steals and scores the basket that seals the victory. Let's go back to the start and see how this game unravels. Josiah Williams hits the jump shot to open the scoring. The 6'3" freshman is the team's leading scorer on the year, actually tied with Anthony Newman Gomez with 14 points a game. Josiah Williams joins the brothers as the only other Scorpion in double figures this night. He scores 10. Mark Jones with the drive shot. Mark Jones, 6'3" junior, who averages 10 points a game. Now, Anthony Newman Gomez embarks on a scoring spree. Starting with this 3, the 6'3" senior will score the next 9 Scorpions points. Mark Jones, the inbounds assist. Anthony Newman Gomez hits the mid-range jumper. Anthony Newman Gomez hits the drive shot and is fouled. When he completes the 3-point play with the free throw, the Scorpions close out their first quarter scoring. They lead 16-14 entering quarter number 2. Josiah Williams opens second quarter scoring just as he scored the first points of the game. Josiah Williams is the first player opposing teams feel they must stop if they are to beat Hesperia. Thus, he draws the opponent's best man-to-man defender to guard him. Nolan Newman Gomez connects from beyond the arc. The 3 gives the Scorpions a 21-16 lead. Now watch Nolan Newman Gomez, the superhero sophomore, as he sheds his cape, flies in, grabs the rebound, and scores. In addition to his 13 points, the 6'5" Nolan Newman Gomez crashes the boards for 8 rebounds, 7 of them offensive rebounds. He lists at 6'5", but plays closer to his jersey number at 6'10". Now, Jesse Martinez sets out on his own scoring spree. Angelio Guerra del Valle gets it to his fellow senior for Jesse Martinez, first of 3 straight baskets. Next time down, the 6'4", four-year starter beats his 6'4" man-to-man defender. It is 27-20. Don Henry, number 1, to Anthony Newman Gomez, to Angelio Guerra del Valle, who dishes off another assist to Jesse Martinez. It is 29-20. Mark Jones sends the assist to Nolan Newman Gomez, who hits the 3 to end the second quarter on a 9-3 Scorpions run and 9-point lead for the home team. It is 32-23 at halftime. Angelio Guerra del Valle's 3 is the first basket of the second half. It expands Hesperia's lead to 12, their biggest lead of the game. The dark blue jerseyed Scorpions from Camarillo battle back to outscore the home team Scorpions by 5, 19-14 in the third quarter. This Mark Jones drive shot breaks a Camarillo run of 10 unanswered points. The fourth quarter begins with Hesperia leading by 4, 46-42. When Camarillo pulls within 1, 49-48, Jesse Martinez scores inside to give Hesperia a 3-point lead with 3 minutes to play. Camarillo ties the score at 51 with 2.5 minutes to play. Here is a clutch basket of the highest caliber. Josiah Williams' drive shot goes. Hesperia up by 2. Then, what just might be the biggest play of the game, Jesse Martinez steals, drives, and scores to put Hesperia up by 4, 55-51, with 1:27 remaining. Again, Hesperia's defense makes the difference. On Camarillo's next 2 possessions, white-jerseyed Scorpions steal the ball. The visitors foul intentionally on every one of Hesperia's next possessions. Finally, the fouls result in free throws, and the last Hesperia points come from the free throw line. The final score, Hesperia Scorpions 58, Camarillo Scorpions 54. After 3 straight playoff victories on their home court, the Scorpions take their 7-game winning streak into the semifinals at top-ranked La Habra Friday.
What does this tell us about the team heading off now into the semifinals?
I think we can put a challenge to any team out there. When we're playing this in sync, I think we have what it takes.
What's this tell us about the way this team plays when it's down to the wire?
Our team, in a lot of categories of the game, we got what it takes, and it's just if we're willing to go out and do it, and if we're locked in and can do it, and today we're able to do it, and we'll continue doing it for the rest of the playoffs.
Tell us about the Scorpions going into the semifinals.
This means a lot. You know, a lot of people doubted us coming into, playoffs. A lot of people didn't think we was going to make it this far, and all the hours that we put in to practice, we prepare for moments like this. So, when the lights is bright, we come out with a win.
Jesse Martinez suffered an arm fracture mid-season that sidelined him for 6 weeks. Was his crucial steal and victory-clinching basket and overall performance in general a culmination of his recovery?
Jesse, was that basket that broke the tie the culmination of what you've been working toward since that early season arm injury?
Yeah, it's just getting back to the grind of it and picking up where I left off and just getting better. It feels great for this win, and breaking that tie was a big relief. It was a big relief, but I knew in the moment the job wasn't finished until the buzzer was over with, and we came out with the win.
Congratulations. Good luck in the semifinals.
Your High Desert Sports Report is brought to you by Down Home Grill, corner of Bear Valley Road and Ridgecrest Road in Victorville.
So.
Bid fast and last. World-class auctioneers. Valu Quality Truck Bodies. Joseph W. Brady's Bradco Companies. Iwanzak Law Firm. Trial lawyers for serious problems. Silverwood. The developers of the Silverwood Master Planned Community. We Got 'em Tees. Your headquarters for custom screen printing and mastercraft embroidery design. And by the Holiday Inn in Victorville, Conference and Convention Center for the Victor Valley. The Holiday Inn supports our area's teams, schools, athletes, and sports programs. Terry Kurtz here, inviting you to join us on Terry Kurtz Online, the half-hour report on Hdsr and Mojave River Valley events and activities, entertainment, and history. It shows 3 times daily at 7:30 and 11:30 mornings and 4:30 in the afternoon, right here on Victor Valley TV, immediately following your Hdsr Sports Report. It's the most informative and entertaining half-hour of Hdsr television today. We flash back to the 2023 All-MRL football team. Carson Cox leads the All-Mojave River League team selections. The Oak Hills running back is named Offensive Player of the Year. Bulldogs teammate Charles King, 99, is crowned Defensive Player of the Year. 12 members of the Mojave River League champions earn first team All-MRL honors. 19 Bulldogs in all receive all-league recognition. Carson Cox, the 6-foot, 190-pound junior, rushed for 1,349 yards, averaging 11 yards a carry. He led all MRL players with 22 touchdowns. A solid 4-star recruit. For clarification, a 4-star recruit has demonstrated excellent physical ability, technique, and knowledge of the game, and is deemed a potential starter his freshman year at a Division I university. Carson Cox is being recruited by virtually every major university on the planet. In addition to the 4-star recruits just mentioned criteria, Carson Cox is the quintessential team leader.
What do you perceive as your role? What's your role on this team, especially in terms of leadership?
Being the leader, setting the example, lead by example, doing always what's right. Working hard in the weight room, it starts in the weight room. The leadership that we have going on, the friendship, the bonds, and just rebuilding up. You can't get complacent.
The lone ingredient in a 5-star recruit's description, placing him ahead of a 4-star recruit, probable starter as a freshman as opposed to potential starter. Pocky Fano is a 5-star recruit, twice All-CIF, and a University of Washington commit.
Did you expect to be able to move the ball both in the air and on the ground?
Most definitely. So first quarter, you already know we were running the ball down on the throat, and it's working out good for us. So I think we're going to stick to the run game right now. I feel like our O-line is the best O-line in the high desert, so we just got to win the ball.
Joseph James, 74, is first team All-MRL. He is a 6'4", 240-pound junior tackle. Quarterback Diego Lopez and wide receiver Maurice Parker are first team All-MRL. Maurice Parker is 5'9", 180, a senior. Diego Lopez was an all-league quarterback in his junior season last year as well. Shaylon Young is a first-team running back. The 6', 208-pound senior averaged 9 yards a carry and scored 9 touchdowns. 6 Bulldogs are first-team All-League on defense. Charles King, 99, the team's leader in sacks the past 2 seasons, is Mojave River League Defensive Player of the Year. Charles King is 6'1", 232, a senior nose guard. He recorded 5 sacks in 2023 among his 46 tackles, 28 of them solo efforts. Josh Burgess, 2, is first team All-League. The senior linebacker led Oak Hills in tackles with 59. Josh Burgess is 6 foot, 190. Sophomore Jeffrey Johnson is a repeat first-team selection. The 5'10", 170-pound defensive back has intercepted 7 passes over the last 2 seasons. Defensive end Peyton Metzger, 23, is another repeat selection. Peyton Metzger is a 5'10", 210-pound senior. Dejan Hall, 6, earns first-team All-League honors. DJ Hall is 6', 175, a junior strong safety. Jacob Macias, 50, the 6', 223-pound junior linebacker, completes the list of Bulldogs defensive players named first team. Hesperia's breakthrough season lands them 10 first-team players, 5 repeat All-Leaguers, led by Gavin Stolp.
I'm a leader. I try to be a leader every day I come in, and I try to do the best I can to motivate my teammates, and I just come into play every day. I do bring leadership, and I also bring quickness. I have quickness on the line. I have versatility. I can play center, I can play guard, I can play tackle. I love to play. I love to hit. I just love the game. I'm a student of the game.
If you were a superhero or an action hero, who would you be or why?
I gotta say the Hulk. 'Cause I'm a big old lineman, and I love to hit. I love to smash, and that's just got to be it.
Fellow Monster Beast twin Anthony Ruiz, 55, is 6'2", 280, first team All-MRL defensive lineman. Anthony Ruiz, also a repeat first team selection. Middle linebacker Aiden Torres, 44, first team All-MRL. Aiden Torres is 5'10", 205. A senior. Safety Maddox Rodriguez earns first team honors. One of Hesperia's biggest defensive plays of the year here, the interception in the 15-14 win over Apple Valley. Maddox Rodriguez, a 6'1", 170-pound senior. Sophomore sensation DeLon Williams led all MRL ball carriers in rushing yardage, 1,779 yards, worthy of first-team All-League honors. The 5'7", 156-pound DeLon Williams averaged just under 8 yards a carry, behind All-League O-linemen that include 6'5", 318-pound senior Cody LaCroix, 70, and 6'2", 255-pound junior Collie Ratcliffe, 51. Fellow sophomore Zamar Melvo averaged 6 yards a carry for Coach Casey Goodnose MRL runners-up. Zamar Melvo is first team All-MRL. Wide receiver Don Henry is a repeat first-team All-League selection. Don Henry, a senior, is 6'2", 160. Kicker Tyler Topete is the All-Mojave River League kicker. Ty Topete, a senior. Apple Valley, the third-place team in the MRL, has 5 first-team selections, 3 on offense. Zyron Belcher is an All-MRL running back. The 5'5", 145-pound senior led Sun Devils ball carriers with just under 700 yards rushing, and he led his team in scoring with 15 touchdowns. Equally effective as a pass receiver out of the backfield, 4 of Zyron Belcher's touchdowns came on scoring passes from Noah Seeley. Watch 53, right guard Cole Hedges open the hole. The versatile 6', 250-pound senior blocked effectively, playing guard, tackle, and center, and earned first team All-Mojave River League honors in the process. Pulling from right tackle on this play, Cole Hedges will continue his football career, playing next at Division II Western Colorado University. Tight end Dominic Bechtel, 18, is first team All-MRL. The 6'3", 204-pound junior averaged 20 yards per pass reception and scored 5 touchdowns. Dominic Bechtel is the lone Sun Devil underclassman, earning first-team All-League honors in 2023 and returning in 2024. Defensive back Tyler Moon, 11, is one of 2 Sun Devils named first-team All-MRL on defense. The 5'10", 155-pound senior shown here with the interception. Grayson Abraham Pearson Birdsong, 59, leads tacklers on this sack. The Sun Devils senior is first team All-MRL. The 5'10", 310-pound Grayson Birdsong lined up at nose guard, defensive tackle, and defensive end in Apple Valley's various alignments. He is among this year's seniors being actively recruited by Victor Valley College head coach David Slover. Sultanas. Jacob Higgs is the All-Mojave River League first-team quarterback for the third time. The ultra-talented dual-threat signal caller led the league in passing yardage, touchdown passes, and total offense his junior season. He offered this color commentary after scrambling and scoring one of his 7 rushing touchdowns.
What just happened on that last play?
They sent an all-out blitz on 3rd and medium, and I made one guy miss and let my athleticism do the rest. So, line picked up enough guys and a touchdown.
His top receiver is also 3 times first-team All-MRL.
Mason Waller III.
What grade and what position?
I'm a junior and I play receiver, corner, and safety.
LaMason Waller III's 948 yards and 12 touchdowns led all Mojave River League receivers. Wide receiver Joy De Leon, his first-team All-Mojave River League, the 6'3", 175-pound junior, registered 484 receiving yards, second highest in the MRL. He averaged just under 20 yards per reception and scored 5 touchdowns for Coach T.C. Cleveland's high-powered offense. Sultana linebacker Rome Thomas, 5, earns first-team All-League honors a second year in a row. The 6', 210-pound Rome Thomas, yet another Sultan junior, named first-team All-Mojave River League, recorded a league-high 121 tackles, 35 of them solo efforts. Serrano defensive end Otis Hamer, 24, is first-team All-MRL, one of 2 Diamondbacks' first-team selections that is a repeat selection. The 6', 215-pound senior recorded 40 tackles, 28 of them solo, 12 for a loss. Fellow senior Josh Martin, 19, is first team at linebacker. He's shown carrying the ball here. Josh Martin is 6'1", 180. The other Diamondback that is repeat first team is junior offensive lineman David Green, 79. David Green played at 6'3", 305 his junior year. Carlos Amplio earned first-team All-League honors at running back. Carlos Amplio led Coach Casey Mahalchik's D-backs ball carriers, rushing for 880 yards, third highest in the league. He scored 10 touchdowns, 4 of them in the victory over Sultana. From the 5, Carlos Amplio scores and pretty well sums up the Diamondbacks' formula for success.
We're just running it down their throat. That's it. That's all we're doing.
What do you tell your O-line?
Thank you. Thank you.
Great job.
Thank you.
A grand total of 35 of the High Desert Mojave River Valley elite players earn first-team All-League honors, 19 on offense. The asterisk next to a player's name indicates a repeat selection to the All-League team. The 2023 All-Mojave River League football team is served up and delivered by Down Home Grill. Terry Kurtz here, inviting you to join us on Terry Kurtz Online, the half-hour report on High Desert and Mojave River Valley events and activities, entertainment, and history. It shows 3 times daily at 7:30 and 11:30 mornings and 4:30 in the afternoon, right here on Victor Valley TV, immediately following your High Desert Sports Report. It's the most informative and entertaining half-hour of High Desert television today. Your High Desert Sports Report is brought to you by Down Home Grill, corner of Bear Valley Road and Ridgecrest Road in Victorville.
Go, go, go,
Bid fast and last. World-class auctioneers. Valu Quality Truck Bodies. Joseph W. Brady's Bradco Companies. Iwanzak Law Firm. Trial lawyers for serious problems. Silverwood. The developers of the Silverwood Master Planned Community. We Got 'em Tees. Your headquarters for custom screen printing and mastercraft embroidery design. And by the Holiday Inn in Victorville. The Holiday Inn supports our area's teams, schools, athletes, and sports programs.